Hello, Villanova, and welcome to your Wildcat recap for the months of November and December. I'm Madison.
And I'm Massimo. We've got a busy month and a half of content to cover today, so let's get right into it.
This year, November opened with one of Villanova's oldest, most highly valued traditions, Special Olympics Fall Festival.
Each year, Villanova hosts the State Games for Special Olympics of Pennsylvania, an organization which provides adults with intellectual disabilities the opportunity to compete against one another in pursuit of gold medals. This year, Fall Festival took place during the weekend of November 1st to 3rd.
Villanova Special Olympics hosts competitions in flag football, soccer, bocce, long-distance running and walking, and powerlifting. This year saw more than 1,000 athletes and 400 coaches come out from across the state, welcomed by over 5,000 students and local volunteers.
To Villanovans, Special Olympics Fall Festival is more than a series of competitions. It's a celebration of the mission of inclusion. This celebratory attitude is embodied throughout the weekend, particularly during the Saturday night festivity Victory Jamboree, where volunteers transform a part of campus into a massive themed dance floor with a variety of high and low sensory activities. This year, Victory Jamboree took place at the Dixon Center in the recently acquired Cabrini campus.
The theme for this year's Fall Festival represented the spirit of hardworking and dedication existed in each competing athlete. Through brave exploration, discover your true destination. Villanova is proud and honored to have watched this year's athletes reach their destinations all weekend and is already looking forward to the next Fall Festival, tentatively scheduled for November 7th through 9th, 2025.
The Tuesday after Fall Festival this year was Election Day, where hundreds of millions of Americans poured into their local voting centers and casted their ballot. This year, Villanovans voted at the Mullen Center for the Performing Arts at the intersection of Lancaster and Ethan Avenue.
According to recent reports from Delaware County's voting office, over 1,400 individuals casted their vote at the Mullen Center this year. The majority of these votes came from on-campus student residents at Villanova.
895 individuals, or about 67.55%, casted their ballots for Vice President Harris. 426 votes, or about 32.15%, were counted for President-elect Donald Trump. 3 individuals, or about 0.23%, voted for Libertarian candidate Chase Oliver. 1 vote was cast for Green Party candidate Jill Stein.
These results were almost exactly in line with the broader Delaware County results, where 61.27% of county residents voted for Harris Waltz and 37.68% of the county casted their ballots for Trump fans. Villanova's high voter turnout is something the university should be proud of. Concentrated efforts on behalf of the nonpartisan on-campus organization Let's Vote Nova and other local groups led to blaring upbeat music, free candy, and a whole bunch of free pizza for those students waiting online for 2+ hours.
Among the many surprises for students waiting in line to vote on Election Day was movie superstar Paul Rudd, who visited Villanova and handed out free water to those in line. Rudd visited as part of a coordinated effort from the stars of the Avengers movies, who visited college campuses in swing states to keep young people excited about the prospects of voting.
For more information about Election Day at Villanova, feel free to check out VTV's Election Day special, featuring an interview from Paul Rudd himself.
As the month of November progressed, students on campus redirected their attention from Election Day to Thanksgiving break, and eventually, final season.
As always, the transition from Thanksgiving break to final season caught many by surprise. With under 2 full weeks of classes in between the return from break and many students' first exams, some have discussed a reduction in their motivation to get work done and an increase in anxiety about their finals.
With that in mind, Villanova has increased their efforts in keeping students festive as we approach the Christmas season. On December 5th, Villanova lit the campus Christmas tree at the Rowan Campus Green, where hundreds of students gathered to watch the official beginning of the season here at Villanova.
President Father Peter M. Donahue recited the story of the birth of Jesus to his audience, accompanied by the Villanova Voices singing Christmas carols to those in attendance. Some campus partners handed out cups of hot chocolate to keep students warm in the freezing temperatures, while others gave battery-operated candles to students in order to help light the scene.
This year, the campus activities team went all out to help push the celebration beyond just free lighting. The tree lighting. Santa Claus paid a visit to campus and took pictures with students and local families. An ice rink was set up in the parking lot of Tolentine Hall, and Rowan Campus Green was decked out with seemingly more lights than ever before.
This week, Villanova is sponsoring the annual Christmas Village, where both on and off campus partners gather to sell products to students looking to bring gifts home for their friends, families, and selves. This year, the event is also taking place on the Rowan campus green by the Christmas tree, lit by the many lights of the season, with the soundtrack of all types of caroling. The night of the Christmas Village is always one of the most adored times of the year and gives students a wonderful moment of peace following their final classes of the semester.
These months have been busy ones as students gear towards the end of the first semester and will only continue to get busier as final season comes to its peak.
For Wildcat Recap, I'm Madison Ostrowski.
And I'm Massimo DeLeo. Happy holidays, good luck on finals, and we'll see you next year. Villanova.